That video ended. I apologize for not letting you guys know. I didn't realize how fast it ended. That video ended pretty quick.
Hey Daniel, would you feel like this is a good place?
We're gonna keep doing it. Alright, let's keep going, guys. Let's finish this video. I apologize for the quick, I didn't realize how fast it finished. Let's go to the next one. All right. So this one is going to be a poached pears. You ever had poached pears before? Super yummy, huh? So this is something about pointing, and thank you so much, Tiago. This is about pointing, something also that I mentioned in my composition workshop. If this little stem pointed that way and this one pointed that way too, I'd be pushing the viewer that way. See, so that what I want to do is I want to create pressure right here, pressure. So this stem is going to point this way and this one's going to point this way. This pair's right here, that pair's right here, and we're creating a little point of pressure right here so that the viewer always comes back to this point, which is, by the way, part, okay? It's part of the rule of thirds, my pressure points. Where are my points of interest? I love that, still yet. Someone watched the video, I love that. And so it is very important to know where your points of interest are so that you can always return the viewer to the painting and not get them out of the painting. This is not something that I always do or that I'm always successful at, but it's something that I think about also as part of my mix when I'm painting. It's something that crosses my mind as well. And so if I can get away with it, I'll get away with it. If I can't, I'll rework the composition. Sometimes you guys see me putting random lines in a painting, but most of the time I'm having fun. But some of those times I'm trying to work my composition. I'm trying to make my composition work by adding certain symmetrical lines or objects. So now some of you know my little secrets. Or my poached pears. I love that. It's a rectangle, you mix this one. Yeah, there's so many things you can do, right? There's so many things you can do on a painting when it comes to composition. But I have 7 layouts that I really use most of the time, and those create, for the most part, they create winning paintings for me. Paintings that people actually want to pay attention to and want to buy. Those of you interested in that composition class, I do have it available for 49 bucks. It's a composition workshop. And those of you who already are subscribed to my monthly subscription, that composition workshop is available there at no additional cost other than your regular monthly subscription, your $20 monthly subscription. I love it. Look at that. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. You get way more for your money. It's true. It's true. You do get way more than that for the same price in just 2 months of subscription. So these are my poached pears, my juicy pears. BEA beautiful. Look at that. BEA beautiful. So the whole thing about painting that I do is just show up. You know, I know it sounds like super ridiculous. Like, what do you mean to show up? It really is just showing up. And sometimes, like I mentioned earlier, sometimes you're tired. It's okay not to show up. But most of the time, we're not tired. Most of the time, we just don't want to show up. And so, only you know that, right? Only you know when you are tired or you're not. But based on my experience, I can take it far the other way, which is something that I explained earlier. I can outwork myself to the point where I become a bit angry, and so I have to learn how to recognize that as well in my own life. But I've recognized also that most of the time it's not that I'm tired. It's that I don't want to show up, and it's important to show up. It's very important. How else are you going to get good if you don't show up? How else are you going to find new ideas if you don't show up? As an artist, the ideas don't really come from a piece of paper. They don't come from like thinking or a piece of paper or notes that you take. The real ideas come from showing up. And it's very slow the way it comes. And so most of us get suckered into thinking, oh man, all I gotta do is go get some more ideas. But that's not really how it works. It's not bad to think about ideas when you're going to paint. When I mean ideas, I'm talking about themes or things you want to paint, right? References. It's not bad to think about that, but for the most part, those ideas don't come unless you're working. And even your so-called painting style and whatever, that comes when you're working. It doesn't come when you're sitting there imagining things. It comes out of work. So it's very, 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 very important to show up, my friends. You got to make some sort of schedule. Give yourself some time and show up to the studio, or open your painting set, your easel, and just start painting away, because you will not get good at it unless you're just painting. You just gotta paint. It doesn't matter what you paint, you just gotta paint something. And if you're having a hard time finding out what to paint, hey, contact me. I'll send you some of my free references, some of my sketches, some of my drawings, what I used to paint. Okay, shoot me a DM and I'll send you some of my references if you're having a hard time not knowing what to paint. So I'll give you some ideas that you can use, and you can sell the paintings if you want to. You don't have to worry about what do we call it? Ownership or whatnot. I forgot what it's called. You don't have to worry about any of that. If I'm letting you use them, you can use them, and you can even exhibit your paintings, sell them. You can do whatever you want with them because I am allowing you to use them. So you don't have to worry about copyright with the ideas that I share with you. Oh, thank you so much, Gwen. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. I swear, man, you guys are amazing. I'm always thrilled to be able to find artists such as you guys where I can share my work with, and I feel like I'm really creating some sort of impact, even if it's a little, right? Even if it's a little impact, but I feel like I'm creating a little bit of impact, something. I'm helping the world in some sort of way, and that makes me feel good. That's a good feeling to have. It's a good feeling to have these days also, when things are so uncertain for so many. Look at that. Ain't it nice? Look at those poached pears. Is that nice or what? Right. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I'm going to go. I gotta run to Target. I gotta buy a little sofa for my kid, because he needs a place where he can rest. Sometimes he gets tired of being here for long periods of time. So now that he's not in school, he's kicking it with me all day in the art studio. So I got to get one of those little sofas for his room. So I'm going to check you guys later. I want to thank everybody who showed up. Thank you so much. Don't forget, guys, stay inspired, live inspired, keep creating artwork. It's the very best thing you can do. Nothing beats time in front of the easel. Okay, nothing beats that. Everything else is theory. Take care. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys later today. All right, stay well.